Sixth graders, this is to help you with question 3 on CR20 version -1. It says a teacher must buy enough paper to print 45 copies of a report that contains 75 pages. So one copy of the report contains 75 pages. We need to make 45 copies. How many reams of paper should the teacher buy? Reams are these stacks of paper that we get from the office. There's 500 sheets in a ream. Okay, I'm going to set up a ratio here. I'm going to do number of copies to number of pages equals number of copies to number of pages. I'll show you, I believe you call it the caret method first, and then I'll set it up as equivalent fractions. So there's 75 pages in one copy. So one copy is 75 pages. You need 45 copies, but you don't know how many pages that will be. How do you get from 1 to 45? Oh, 1 times 45 is 45. So what do I have to do with the 75? I have to multiply it by 45. So now I have 75 times 45. 5 times 5 is 25. Put down a 5, carry a 2. 5 times 7 is 35, and 2 more is 37. 0 placeholder because I got to move to the tens. 4 times 5 is 20. Put down a 0, carry a 2. 4 times 7 is 28, and 2 more is 30. 5, 7, 3, 3. So you'll need 3,375 pages to make 45 copies. Each ream of paper is 500 sheets. So now I could do 500 sheets in each ream of paper. So my question is, if I have 500 sheets in one ream, how many reams do I need to get at least 3,375? Now I'll set it up as a ratio, just to show you the different options. Number of reams over number of sheets. So we know, oops, I want to set it up as a fraction. And then over on this side, number of reams to number of sheets. You could also do another caret method. In one ream, there's 500 sheets. I know I need 3,375 sheets. I don't know how many reams that is. So I have to say 500 times what gets me to 3,375. So I have to take 3,375 and divide that by 500. All right, so I'm going to say 5 goes into about 33. I'm going to say 6 times. 6 times 5 would be 30, so 6 times 500 would be 30 with 2 extra zeros. Subtract off, and I would still need 375 more pages. So I drag down a 0 there. So it's going to be 6 point some reams. So I would guess we're going to round it up to 7 reams. So how many times does 500 go into 37 and something? I'll say 7 times. 7 times 500 is 3,500. Subtract off 0, 5, 2. Whew. So now we still have 500 into 2,500 would go 5 times. So that would get us to the 2,500. So she needs 6.75 reams. And so I would assume how many reams does she need to buy? If she's going to use up 6.75 reams, she'll have to buy 7 reams because they're not going to sell her 0.75 of a ream. They don't open up a package and sell you part of a package. So if she needs 6.75 reams, she had better buy 7 reams. I hope that helps.